It's live. You okay?
Yep.
Stand over here like this. And I'll stand to your right. I'll stand to your left. So what the hell is this on? So just look straight.
Friday. Yeah, they got a half day and a walk.
Hold this.
No, no.
Oh,
You know how to do that?
I only gave $25 because like, I need to have $25
You know what to do?
so I can have it dressed down there. I was like, all right.
I think they walk around the neighborhood and it's I think this is a process of going to the walk around and shit like that. They have it by the store, right?
I think so.
So it's really what I thought.
Seems to be. Yeah, I mean, she said she doesn't like it, but you know, I mean, she's good at it.
Good at it.
I mean, you know, seems to be hungry with like stamina and stuff.
Yeah. Although she's also lost so much weight that I just think put on new skirts. Too big. It's been tough.
Huh?
She's not lose weight for long. Although, like, Patrick was like, I wonder if, remember, like, freshman year, she was having so much trouble with me, and was like, I think it's probably weight. But she's lost 30 pounds.
Really?
And that's at night.
Hey,
Well, she's also shot
Yeah,
up to
take a look at
like
those, yeah.
5'9". She's 5'9". Yeah.
So I was like, oh, good, like the weight that you've lost at me. And the doctor's like, well, it could take months or years for your thyroid to regulate. I'm like, do you know how hard I worked to lose all this weight? Can I please just go back to being hypothyroid? And he
You
goes,
don't want that
no.
either.
I'm like, oh, but you know, it kind of is.
She'll walk again. Once she gets in the gym, she'll.
Yeah. And I mean, it's clearly not hurting her.
But she's been like finished. Run up that field. Like,
I mean, she's screaming not to be on the subway.
she's been great. Chloe's leveled out where she is. She's kind of like. Chloe's been
Why did I go back down?
Yeah.
Your body just finds it.
No, it's
So, but she like had a 10 before, and now has a 6. And I was like, so I got like a 6 and an 8, and she tried mine yesterday, and she's like, Mom, an 8's even an 8's too
Too
big.
big.
So, although at least
good news.
she liked the, you can get the
Everything is okay.
I mean, I think they have like varied things. But what I was able to do was, I'm going to donate the plant but like what I was able to do for the 8 was they had like, it's kind of like they have a policy where
Trying to loosen up the up and down. Okay.
they give you an e-gift card for the price.
Loosens the up and down.
You use that to buy a new one, so you're not out any money. And then they just charge you if like,
You want one of these through or no?
So I
Yeah.
already take it up.
We're good with it's not it's stuck up and down.
Except I
All
bought it
It's fine.
when it was on sale.
I'll do it.
So I
Okay. We should be okay. You got the rest.
Yeah, this would be nice.
Yeah, no, we got some major traffic.
What?
No.
It's unacceptable. All right? Come over. You put your
Shirts that you can pick from. Yeah.
Even for people who are transitioning right now, but the kids can still wear the old ones.
Okay.
So we have a mix of kids.
You want to go to the left? Why don't we go to St. Louis? Why are we here? Why are we not at St. Louis?
We are.
No, we're not. We're at the Blue Room.
Yeah.
I used to go there.
Go here. Don't worry about it. Mike's on, just so you know. You good? No, my, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Salute Broadcasting Network. We are live from the New England Sports Center here in Marlborough, Connecticut, as the Shoreline Sharks on the road today, a business trip, paying visit to the Rhode Island Sting. You see the official out at center ice, had a good talk with him before the game, made it very clear that there's a cheeseburger in it for him should things turn out the Sharks' way. If we need a power play or a penalty shot even perhaps, I let him know very clearly, that's my guy right there, let him know very clearly that there could even be bacon on that burger. There's the other official. We spoke with him as well. It's important to get to the officials, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to... And the Rhode Island Sting about ready to take the ice. I'm Connor, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And we are live from the Marlborough Sports Center, or the New England Sports Center, in Marlborough, Massachusetts, right around the corner from Raising Cane's. I'm pretty hungry. I hope you're hungry as well. Although we had chicken last night, so we need to find another place to eat tonight. But anyway, we'll get to that when it's time to get to that. Right now, it's important that you at home are stretching, limbering up, getting ready for the affair, pouring that sarsaparilla, putting the horsey sauce on top of the roast beef sandwich as the ladies are about ready to take to the ice. The Sharks played last night at home, or yesterday afternoon. I don't even know what time the game was. I think it was at 7. Either way, they won 2-0 over the Yale Bulldogs, and now they're on the road here today, taking on the Rhode Island Sting. It should be a fantastic affair. We are looking forward to it here. Hopefully you as well are looking forward to it at home. So thank you so much for joining us. Today's game brought to us by our great friends at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractor. Paul's been in business in the New Haven area for over 40 years, building brand new homes, or whether you just need windows, siding, patio, driveway, basement, doors, it doesn't matter. Man cave, she shed, or perhaps you need a cat door for your dog. Give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builder and General Contractors. All right, the Sting making their way onto the ice now. You see them wearing their white sweaters, dark blue shoulders, dark blue numbers, light blue trim, really sharp get-ups. The logo doesn't really match the jersey. The jersey's sweet. The logo, well, I like it. Send it to my personal pal, Gemini at AI, and maybe we can work on that because there's no gold in the jersey, and the rest of the jersey is just drop dead gorgeous. Black shorts, white socks with dark blue bottoms and a light blue trim. So the Sting will be skating from your left to your right. And we are about ready to get underway here as the Sharks getting ready to take to the ice now in just any moment. Sharks will be wearing their black sweaters with the trim on the shoulders, green and white trim. I want to thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time tuning in to the Solu Broadcasting Network, we want to ask that you like and subscribe to our channel. That helps us grow the brand, as the kids say. And we play 15-minute stanzas, sometimes 16. We'll see what the clock says once the ladies get through warm-ups here. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is delayed offsides, and if you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is not icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime, because USA Hockey hates fun, and every penalty is for 90 seconds, and checking is illegal, like gambling at Bushwood, sir, because the ladies are not boys. Someday, when I'm king of hockey, these ladies will be allowed to check like the boys, but until then, we'll just have to live in the closed-minded world that we live in. All right, we're about ready to get underway here. The Sting are out on the ice. The Sharks about ready to make their way out onto the arena floor here. Should be a fantastic affair here today. Two real good teams. The Sting rated or ranked or whatever you want to call it, slightly higher than the Sharks. Wait a minute. Looks like the Sting are headed down to the right side, so they're going to be skating from your right to your left. And the Sharks will be skating the road left to your right. I don't have the Sting roster with me. They never got it to me, so what are you going to do? You can't throw blood from a stone. And here come the Sharks now. Absolutely no music being played at the arena. That's a disgrace, a bad job by everybody here. There's got to be music at a hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care what anybody says. And there is none. All right, Sharks wearing their black sweaters with green shoulders, white trim. Green numbers with white trim. Names below the numbers, where the names don't belong. Black shorts and black socks with green and white trim. We'll see who gets the start in between the pipes for the Sharks today. Will it be Kira Sweeney or Eden Miller? Both teamed up yesterday for a combined shutout for the Shoreline Sharks. All right, we are about ready to get underway as both teams are out on the air. There we go. All right, Sharks are going to be skating from your left to your right, and the Sting right to your left. Still no music being played. I don't understand that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but there's no music at a hockey game. You know, you might as well be in a library without books. You might as well be in a church without a choir. Makes no sense to me. Each team's got to assign somebody to music. Bad job here at the New England Sports Center. Bad job by the Sting. Sting didn't get back to me about their roster, nor have they done anything about the music. Oh, well, either I can get over it or I won't. We'll see what happens. All right, Sharks going through their warm-ups. Sting's going through their warm-ups. You're limbering up at home. You just put the Giant game or perhaps the Jet game, although you probably tuned out of the Jet game since the Cowboys are whacking them. What else is new? Back at the Meadowlands and the Giants on the road down in New Orleans. You just put that on your small device and you put the Sharks on your big screen with the surround sound because you know what to do. Just like my good friend Paul Johnson sent me a picture of his living room. It looked glorious, a beautiful 76-degree day here. And we couldn't be happier to be here with you. So thank you so much for tuning in as the ladies are going through their warm-ups. We're about a minute away from the start of the affair here between the Sharks and the Sting. Like I said, the Sting coming into the affair ranked slightly higher. I don't know how the rankings work, right? It's a lot of math. Ladies and gentlemen, math I can do because I was a bookie in college. I have a lot of trouble with spelling because as a bookie, luckily, you don't need to spell much, except for over and under, home and away, plus, minus, things like that. But anyway, I digress. So the Sharks on the road here today, a business trip. They won a tough game yesterday against Yale, 2-0. 2 for 2 on the power play with the Sharks. Goals by Bartow and Johnson. And the combined shutout between Sweeney and Miller. And the Sharks come into the affair with a record of 11-1-1, 16 goals against on the season, which this broadcast is very, very happy and proud about. But they're going to have to keep it that way here today as the buzzer sounds. And we are about ready to get underway. All right, so I hope you're ready to go at home. Maybe you got some music going in your living room. Put some music on, ladies and gentlemen, in between the whistles and in between warm-ups here or during warm-ups here, so you can get yourself focused at home, because I don't know if I mentioned it, but there's no music playing here. All right, we'll see who gets the start for this thing. Is it going to be number 30, Meek? You see Meek at center ice getting herself focused. The Sharks going through their pregame ritual, banging the sticks, ready to go. S-H-A-R-K, diagonally down across the chest on their black sweaters. But I really like these Sting uniforms. The logo, though, doesn't fit. The uniforms are drop-dead gorgeous, name above the number where it belongs. All right, we'll see who gets the start. In between the pipes for each organization. We'll see if Sweeney, who got the start yesterday against Yale, or if it's going to be Miller. Meek, I believe, is the only goaltender dressed for the Sting. Hard to tell. Looks that way. I'll do my best to let you know the Sting names, not just the numbers. I have a pretty good vantage point here, but the white netting makes it a little difficult on the camera. Then these things happen. All right, Sharks break their huddle. Not a lot of energy in the building here today, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of energy. Both of these teams came out warming up very lackluster. I don't like it. All right, ref drops the puck, and we are underway. Phoenix will dump it in. Milne will give chase. Milne and Montalbano are out there with Bartow, Zabrowski, and Danola getting the start on the wing. Sting get it out in front. That went off the stick of Sweeney. Sweeney did get the start in between the pipes, as we thought she might. Down the right wing now. Sending it in is Danola. Ella Danola will send it hard around. Bart on the chase there. Both teams a little bit sluggish right now, like a wet sponge. Again, I blame that on the music. Sent back out to center, chipped in by the Sting. In behind the net it goes now. Montalbano giving chase there against the Sting player number 15. Montalbano trying to dig it loose. The Sting come away with it. Knocked loose behind the net now. And on it there is Bartow. Bartow on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Kept in by Griffin. She'll let the shot go steered aside by Kira Sweeney. Here are the Sharks now. Looking to break the puck out. Get some offense going. Can't do so, as it's kept in there by Robinson, number 11, on the Sting. Shark trying to get it out on the backhand. That doesn't go. Came right back to Montalbano. Montalbano softly up ahead. And the Sharks do get it out to center, but couldn't connect. Schneider lost the handle on it there. Schneider digging, mucking. Will send it in out of the reach of Milne. Milne will give chase. Milne in the corner. Both teams, again, very sluggish here. Not a lot of aggressive forechecking shown by either team. Maybe it's Sunday. Maybe they had something going on today. I don't know. Right now, both teams look like they're going through the motions and starting to feel each other out, which, as a goaltender, I never understood. We never had time to, get into the game. We either got to stop the puck or not stop the puck. Milne now quickly up for Zabrowski. Chloe Zabrowski gets to the red line and will dump it in. Fresh legs out there for the Sharks. In on it now is Michelizzi. Michelizzi in on the forecheck. That one taken away nicely by Martin. Martin read that beautifully. Martin behind the net. Martin still with it. Got it out in front. Michelizzi chopping out of Regina was there. The Sting get to it there. Send it up along the boards. Bonner got a scapula tool on it. Then Bonner pours at it there like a grizzly bear pouring at a salmon swimming upstream this morning, but it's sent back out to center. Quickly, Munoz up for Michelizzi. Just out of the reach down. Michelizzi will get to it. Michelizzi down the left wing will dump it in. Martin and Regina will give chase. 12 and a half minutes left to go here. A scoreless opening stanza. Michelizzi spilled for her efforts. Here's Michelizzi now in the corner, digging, mucking, doing a homework. Kick back to Munoz. Munoz will send it down low. Doesn't get all the way down. Came back to the blue line for Schneider. Schneider wearing Bob Nystrom's old number 23. Can't get it out on the first effort. Bonner will step up in the neutral zone. Bonner on it there. She'll send it in. That went off a body. And the Sharks try to dump it in, but it's knocked down. Here comes Dixon letting the shot go. Can a corner there for the netminder Sweeney. And there'll be no further play. 0-0 is the score. 12:05 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still no music being played, so I hope you're playing some music at home. Press play on the old CD player. Now press pause. Gotta have music at the end. I'm sorry, Lee. I'm sorry, but it's a big deal. There's a chance in front. Sweeney making the save off Dixon. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Sweeney getting the save. The rebound. Sweeney got the collar collarbone on that. You might call it the clavicle at home. Couple of big stops there by Kira Sweeney, and there's another one. As they let the shot go, did the Sting. Sting off the face-off there. Sharks not attentive at all to their responsibilities. Sent across now, here's Grimes. Grimes at the blue line. Grimes will send it in. That one deflects in. Meek will gobble it up and hold on. There'll be no further play. 11:25 left to go here in the opening stanza. 0-0 is the score. Who's winning? The Bears. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at the arena and all of you at home who are pressing play on your CD player to hear music to put $5 a man in on the first goal. Quickly now, here comes the Sting right off the faceoff. Taken away, nice play there by Milne. As Milne dislodged Roman. Milne hard around. Spaniotis couldn't corral it along the boards. Came back to Milne, back to Spaniotis. She'll get it out to center. And Grimes will give chase. Robinson, number 11, wearing Darius Kasparaitis' old number. Robinson getting the Jets going. Robinson over the blue line. That's all sides. Ref says it's onside. Clearly the ref wants to get to the bar to see the fourth quarter of the 4 o'clock games. Here's Robinson now letting the shot go. That goes behind the net. Milne on it there. On a Milne up for Christina Spaniotis. Spaniotis on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. And it's kept in by the Sting. Montalbano rolling on the corner there. Montalbano will jostle it loose. Digging and mucking, sending it behind the net, but the Sting first on it there. As they look to cycle it, Montalbano, nice job to get the stick on that. That comes back for Robinson. Robinson letting the shot go. Sweeney to save the rebound. Milne will get to it there. Sharks got it out of harm's way, but they are not out of the woods yet. Milne can't get the puck out. Under duress there. The Sting with a lot of pressure here. Got the puck in front, bounces around. Sweeney makes a save. The rebound. Sweeney got the clavicle on that. A dazzling stop there by Kira Sweeney as she robs the Sting point blank. Sharks had better get their act together and get it together quick. Right now, they are running around in their own zone like chickens without a head. Sharks on it now, Milne. Milne cleared but not out. Right on the stick as the Sting will keep it in. Now the Sting got fresh legs out there. This is a bad situation. Sharks need a whistle here. Sting with the puck, looking to get it in front. Montalbano did a nice job to take the body. Setting it hard around Spaniotis. Spaniotis will get to it, pinching quickly. For the Sting there was number 20. Nice job to keep it in. Turning on Montalbano. Montalbano got a chunk of her. A tripping call here, which, in my opinion, didn't need to be called. 9:30 left to go. And I'm not just saying that because I got a lot of money on the Sharks, as I always do. All right, so shorthanded are the Sharks now. The Sting have had the much better of play. Much better jump here thus far. Sharks have got to find their A game. Not sure they brought it with them, but I hope it's in their bag somewhere. Bartow around for Munoz. Munoz getting to the puck. Munoz tried to go up the boards, kept in. Behind the net now, trying to get it out in front, turning, wheeling right through the goal mouth, and the Sting will get to it. Here, the Sting now, down the left wing. Behind the net, looking to get it out in front, back to the blue line, and out of the reach, and a chance now, shorthanded. Bartow, aggressively. Bartow with a couple of hacks there, looking like Paul Bunyan, looking for the Blue Ox babe. Here comes Munoz now down the right wing. She'll let the shot go. Meek will leave it for Quinn. Here's Quinn now. Quinn for the Sting. They'll get it out to the red line. Bonner will get a piece of it, leaving it for Munoz. Munoz up the boards. And the Sting with it there. Like to see the Sharks ice the puck here. Here come the Sting now, trying to step to the inside. That one steered aside by Sweeney and into the corner. Came back in front. Little bit of room here. Walking off the boards. Bonner save there. As Sweeney got the shooter. Bonner got the passer. A lot of room off the boards there for the Sting. Letting the shot go. Sweeney navigates that into the corner. Boy, Sweeney's got about 10 saves thus far. Sharks trying to get it out. Bartow couldn't do so. Along the boards now. Sting getting fresh legs. Munoz, chopping at it. Goes behind the net. Sting looking to set up. Got it out in front. That one deflected by Munoz and into the corner. On it there is number 7 for the Sting. Still set behind the net. Sting on it there. A little bit of give and go. Letting the shot go. Munoz, beautiful stick. Bonner got the stick on that. Left it for Bartow. Bartow hard around. That's got to get all the way down. The Sharks need to ice it. Couldn't do so there. They had it possession, but couldn't do so. Now they send it all the way down. Back to 5-on-5. The Sharks on their heels here thus far. Sting with the better of play, but the score still scoreless. Thanks to the efforts of one Kira Sweeney Montalbano lets the shot go. That doesn't get through. Knocking around now. Here's Danola. Danola got it out in front. Loose in front. Jabbing at it there was Bartow. Bartow's been out there for the whole penalty kill. Well, she's going to have to get off on this back check here. Sent all the way down. That is a icing. That is a blessing there for the Shoreline Sharks as icing has occurred. 7:17 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. The Sharks with the bend but don't break defense there. As the ref drops the puck and you press pause on your CD player so you can have music at home. Chipped ahead now. Montalbano will chase it down. A 2-on-1 developing here for the Sting. Peeling away for it against Montalbano in the corner. The Sting on it there. Back to the blue line. Robinson chipped away. And here comes Regina now. Regina over the blue line all along. Pulls the trigger. Waffle save there by Meek. Best opportunity for the Sharks thus far. Regina in on the forecheck. And here comes the Sting now. Breaking it out beautifully. Here's Sampson. Sampson over the blue line. Trying to get around Milne. Excuse me. That was Zavasto. Not Sampson. Into the corner it goes now. Sharks on it there. Milne. Milne lost the handle on it. And comes back out in front dangerously. Off the boards now, Martin. Martin will backhand it out to center where Robinson will wait on it there. Robinson will turn away from traffic, getting the Jets going. Robinson, nice job by Regina just to get a piece of Robinson there. She was really getting the Jets going. Into the corner it goes now. Sharks on it there. Up for Martin. Martin couldn't get it out. Kept in by the Sting, letting the shot go that whistles wide. Oh, Sweeney. Into the corner. Digging and mucking with 6 minutes left to go. Sharks send it hard around. Martin will give chase. Martin under duress there. Griffin. Griffin will play the puck. And the Sting come away with it. Walking off the boards with it. Trying to get it back to the blue line. Sharks attack it there. But it's kept in. Bouncing puck. Letting the shot go. Sweeney the save. And she gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. And there'll be no further play. 5:46 left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. Kira Sweeney between the pipes has been the story thus far. Face-off deep in the Sharks zone. Sting win the draw. Face-offs were an issue for the Sharks yesterday. Letting the shot go wide of Sweeney. And Grimes will get to it first there. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so on the first effort. Kept in by Kesley. Back behind the net now. Munoz on it there. Munoz hard around for Spaniotis. Spaniotis up for Albino. Albino chopping at it. Couldn't connect. Bonner coming over. Bonner lays the lumber into her there. Center of the lady flight. Sweeney got the big paddle on it there, and Albino will force it out to center. Good body check there by Bonner. Good stick by Sweeney. Albino, Spaniotis, and Grimes. So this line has got two defensemen normally. Normally Albino and Spaniotis, the third pair on defense, but Sharks a little short today. Came back to Bonner, she'll send it in. And for some reason the ref blew the whistle. Supposed to be delayed offsides at this age group, and the ref blew the whistle, thinking there was no delayed offside. So technically for the Sting perspective, that faceoff should be at center ice, but I'm not going to say that too loudly. All right, well, the ref made a mistake. That's okay. I'll let you know the day I'm perfect. Hasn't happened since March 7th, 1973. Richard Milhouse Nixon was in office at the time. Here come the Sting now. Through the neutral zone over the blue line. Letting the shot go. Sweeney to save. The rebound dangerously at the back door. Bonner got a chunk of it. Sweeney lost sight of it after the save. The rebound doesn't get through. That went off her body. Into the corner he goes now. Sharks on it there. Oh, the Sting. As dangerous as it can be, trying to get to the puck. Got it back to the blue line, and big stop there by Sweeney. Back to the blue line it comes now. Kelsey with it. Kelsey stepping to the inside, walking in. Big stop there, Sweeney. With the glove save there, flashing the leather. And there'll be no further play. Oh, once again, Kira Sweeney bailing the Sharks out here in the opening stanza. As the Sting have been all over the Sharks in the early going. Face-off won by Bartow. Hard around it goes now for Zabrowski. Chloe Zabrowski off the boards. Here comes Bartow. If she can get to it, she's got Danola. Bartow down the left wing. Poke checked away by Quinn. Bartow in the corner, left it for Danola. Danola behind the net. Ella Danola trying to get it in front. Cutting through was Zabrowski. That got lost in the feet. Came back to the blue line. Hops over the stick of Montalbano. And Montalbano will give chase. Lost the handle on it. Came back to the blue line. Delayed all sides is in effect. So good job by the officials to fix it. Montalbano now tried to go cross ice. Did go cross ice. And away comes Bartow. Bartow back checking with Schneider. Here comes Schneider now. Schneider will dump it in. Montalbano will give chase. Montalbano against Schneider. Behind the net it goes now. Montalbano leaned into there by Schneider. Ends up behind the net. Got it out in front. Sweeney with the save. The rebound. Sweeney will hold on. And there'll be no further play. .3:17 left to go here in the opening stanza. The Sharks hanging on. They win the face-off, but again, the Sting getting to all the loose pucks here today thus far. Sting have had more energy than the Sharks thus far in the opening stanza. Sent ahead, poke checked away by Quinn. Zabrowski chasing. And the Sting will reload in their own zone. That one knocked down Bartow. Bartow will send it in. Behind the net it goes now. Bartow giving chase. On it quickly there is number 28 for the Sting as she lugs the puck out to the neutral zone. Good stick there by Chloe Zabrowski getting a piece of it. But the Sting maintain possession. Here comes Rhode Island now. Trying to get over the blue line. Poke checked away there. Beautifully timed poke check there by Caroline Bartow. Quinn will drop it off for defense lady Griffin. Griffin off the boards hard. Montalbano harnessing her into Diego Maradona there as she kicked it forward. Over comes Bartow. Griffin lowering the shoulder, walks in, pulls the trigger. Sweeney standing tall. Another big stop there by Kira Sweeney. And here's Montalbano now. Oh, Sweeney has been the story here today. Behind the net it goes now. Montalbano giving chase. She's the defense lady, so the Sharks got to be a little careful. Knocked down there by Regina. Regina trying to get to it. Couldn't corral the puck, and away come now the Sting. Through the neutral zone, looking to step to the outside. Bonner got the stick on that. Bonner on it. Bonner will carry the puck behind her net now. Taking her time with it. Bonner. Bonner off the boards. Bonner got it up to Martin. Martin knocked down. Good play there. Regina knocking it down. Great hand-eye coordination there. On the boards now. Here's Regina. Regina with the puck will send it behind the net. Michelizzi will give chase against Robinson. Michelizzi causing the turnover. Here's a chance now out in front. Regina. The backhand. Michelizzi chopping at it. It's sent all the way down. That's going to be on net, so no icing. Not going to make it anyway. Here's Bonner now. Bonner behind her own net. Bonner off the boards for Martin. Martin will chop it ahead. Came back to Bonner, hopped over a stick, and Munoz will give chase. 1:15 to go. Gibby Munoz lost the handle on it in front. Here's a chance now. Sweeney got the right flipper on that. Might have been the left flipper, depending on where you're watching from. Behind the net it goes now. Came out in front. Chance for the Sting, letting the shot go. Sweeney the save. And there'll be no further play. Kira Sweeney absolutely on top of her game here today.
Yeah, Kira.
Clearly Kira brought her A game with her. She's probably got an earpiece in her ear listening to music because there's none being played. All right. Labossore leading in for the Sting. And tied up there by Albino, still loose. Albino trying to get to it, won the puck back, found a Milne. Milne hard around for Montalbano. Oh no, that's not Montalbano, I apologize. Sent ahead now, Quinn. Quinn on it there against Albino. The Sharks starting to find their sea legs here. You can see the pace picking up. You can see the intensity picking up. You can see the focus picking up. I like what I'm seeing from the Sharks here the last couple of shifts. Better is better, ladies and gentlemen. The Sting have been all over them. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. If not for Kira Sweeney, we're looking at a 3, 4, 5 goal game right now. But that's what a goaltender's supposed to do. She's not doing anything she wasn't assigned to do here today, so. But she just happens to be doing it excellently, which really pleases this old third string backup netminder. Here's a chance now, walking in. Spaniotis pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Meek. And there'll be no further play, but the Sharks, all right, maybe they've weathered the storm. Maybe the worst is over. Starting to find their game here. You can feel it. You can sense it. I know you feel it at home. Here's Albino leaning in. Albino wins the draw. Why the Sting would not have anybody on an open wing is beyond me. Why the Sting would have somebody behind their faceoff, the two people behind the faceoff dot during the faceoff in the defensive zone. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, once you accept stupidity, everything after that is nothing but stupid. Sting tried to chip it in. Nice play there to keep it out. And sent back for Quinn, and that's going to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what. The way that period went, that's an excellent period for the Shoreline Sharks. 0-0 is the score. Get that purple bag of Doritos ready to go. Put that horsey sauce back on the sandwich. Refill that sarsaparilla. And we'll see you back here for the second stanza in a scoreless affair. 0-0 is the score. No, just out of water. I got it. You're fine. I'll be right here. No mine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. The second period about ready to get underway here between the Rhode Island Sting and the Shoreline Sharks. Zabrowski getting the start on left wing. Bartow at center ice. Denola on right wing. Milne tried to go across the Montalbano. Couldn't get the puck across. Dangerously there right off the bat. The Sting got an opportunity, and it's sent back. As the Sting looked to recover in the neutral zone, sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing, none called. Montalbano on it first now behind her own net. Hard around Zabrowski. Chloe Zabrowski up ahead, deflected on, and here comes Denola now. Denola against Robinson. Denola trying to get to it. Robinson, very good skater. Good edge work there by number 11. That comes back for Zabrowski. Zabrowski send it back to Montalbano. Montalbano will just send it in. And on the goaltender, Meek. And Meek will keep it playing. And left it there for Griffin. Up ahead. As the Sting to break out. Couldn't do so. Knocked aside by Zabrowski. Zabrowski doing battle. Got it back to Milne. But here comes Dixon now. Dixon through the neutral zone. Looking to step to the outside. A tremendous job there. As Milne gets back to tie her up. And a little bit of business behind the play there. That pleases the broadcaster. Like to see the girls mix it up and get into it. Lady, they got to play the game in a mood. Forward can have fun, but defense ladies got to play with a snarl. You know, forwards can have a great time. You know, they're like children. Not as many responsibilities, but defense ladies, they got responsibilities. They're here, you know, they're all serious. They're all business. Yeah, forwards might be more fun at parties, sure. Sent in now, and a foot race now as Bonner is on it in the corner. Bonner will chip it along for Michelizzi. Michelizzi quickly up the boards, chipped ahead. And sent all the way down. First on it there is Kelsey. Kelsey in the corner, hounded there by Martin. Kelsey will move it quickly. Michelizzi in on the forecheck. A turnover now by the Sharks as Martin tried to keep it in for Michelizzi. That came back out to the neutral zone, and Bonner quickly over from Munoz. Gabriela Munoz lost the handle on it, sent it ahead to Michelizzi. There's a stick there at the blue line. Could be trouble for either team. Sent in now Martin. Martin making a beeline for the puck. I like the aggression we're seeing here by the Shoreline Sharks that I didn't think we saw in the first 3 quarters of the opening stanza. They have found their game. That pleases the broadcaster. Chipped ahead now. We'll see if they can maintain it. Down the left wing, got it out in front. Here's the chance. Turning, wheeling, chopped that there as Bonner got it back to the blue line. Sweeney made the save. The rebound from the point. A beautiful shot there. And Sweeney got a lot on that. That came back to the blue line. Chipped ahead. It might roll for icing. Let's see, and it will. Icing is the call. With 12:23 left to go, another big stop there by the netminder, Kira Sweeney. Sweeney has been tested. Sweeney has been good. Sweeney clearly brought her number 2 pencil. She's making her marks full and dark. Wuzzle means to mix. A Baloo is a bear. Skulch is junk. Face off one. Back to the blue line. The Sting got it down low behind the net now. Montalbano doing battle. Sting get to it. Got it out in front. Back to the blue line with room. Letting the shot go. That hit a body. Never got through. And the Sharks come away with it. Back the other way they come now. Down the right wing is Grimes. Grimes caught from behind. Never got the shot away. Pinching in along the blue line. All the Sharks but couldn't get to it. Now Milne, the only lady back. Milne got a chunk of it to slow things up. And the Sting walking in now at the blue line. Circling is Schneider. Back to the blue line, Grimsley. Back for Schneider. Over is Albino. Albino digging, mucking. Grimes coming over. Up for Spaniotis. Spaniotis will gain the red line. Sharks don't get it deep, though. Sent ahead now. Turgeon. Turgeon looking to drop it. Dropped it for Branda. Branda with the puck. Hounded back to the blue line. Delcato letting the shot go. That one went off the armpit of Sweeney right where you apply the air at extra dry. Now the Sharks behind the net with 11:15 to go in the second stanza. That one went off a body and quickly carried out. Montalbano will peel back. Montalbano against Dixon. Kendall Montalbano will send it up on the stick of Zabrowski. Zabrowski over the blue line. At the dot. Forced wide. Zabrowski still with it. Zabrowski moving along to herself. Has got Bonner. Bonner got the shot away. That just missed. A real good look there by Zabrowski as Bonner fresh off the boards. Nice job by Munoz to keep it in along the boards. Like I said, the Sharks are finding their game. They're finding their game. They're finding their game. Here's Barto now. Barto behind the net. Barto sent flying. Play allowed to continue. That pleases the broadcaster. On it there is Danola. Now here it comes now Zabrowski. Zabrowski doing battle. The Sting get to it. Now the Sharks applying pressure for the first time today as Bonner seals off the wall to keep it in. And now we got a call here. I think the net came off its moorings. I think that's all it is. Yep. Just the net coming off its moorings, so no problem, no big deal. 10:25 left to go here. The Sharks have withstood the Sting thus far, and now really starting to find their game. No left wing for the Sharks. Right wing for the Sting. Goes right to the open right winger. And out to center. Here's Zabrowski now. Roman. Left to run now. Bonner on it behind the net. Sophia Bonner wearing Dennis Potfan's old number 5. Off the boards, doesn't get out. Ends up back behind the net now for Gabriela Munoz. Gibby, as her friends call her, and I consider her a friend, so I'm calling her Gibby. Or perhaps she considers me a friend. Not sure how the math works there. On it now is Danola. Danola turned back. Danola's got Gibby behind the net. Danola tried to get it to Gibby on the first effort. Couldn't do so. Sharks in a little bit of trouble here. As they turn the puck over behind the net. Dangerously came back out in front. Here's a chance. Big stop by Sweeney. The rebound. Sweeney got the waffle on that. Behind Sweeney. She reaches back like an octopus without a spine who has zero DNA related to anybody else on the planet Earth. And somehow, some way, I don't know how Sweeney did it. If I attempted that, I'd be out a week to 10 days with a variety of injuries. But Kira Sweeney reaching back to make the save with 9:38 left to go. Oh my goodness. What a stop by Sweeney. What a variety of stops by Sweeney in a variety of different manners. He has kept the Sharks in it here as the Sting once again applying pressure. The Sharks, once they have possession of the puck, it's got to get out. Even if it's icing, it's got to get out. They can't turn it over. Stinger too good, Stinger too big, Stinger too fast. All around, kept in by Griffin. Quickly now, Latorier behind the net, tried to get it out in front, came loose down. Here's Martin. Martin wearing Pierre Turgeon's old number 77. You might say Raymond Bourque up in these parks. Roman chopped around now. Martin letting the shot go. That just missed on the glove side. Sharks backing up in the neutral zone. Montalbano taking the body. Montalbano on the first attempt, couldn't get it out. Now on the backhand for Martin. Martin doesn't get it out as Schneider will steal off the wall. 8:45 to go. On and now Milne. Milne behind the net. Hard around for Regina. Here's Regina now. Regina trying to connect there with Martin. It's loose now, a foot race. Here comes Martin now. Down the left wing. Lost the handle on it. And back the other way now. Here comes the Sting. Turgeon. Turgeon down the right wing. Looking to cut to the inside. Taken away there as Milne and Montalbano combined there to take the puck away. Milne couldn't get it out though. Kept in Schneider. Schneider with it, poked, checked away, Michelizzi. Now here's Regina. Regina over the blue line, lets the shot go! And a nice stop there by the goalkeeper, Meek. And there'll be no further play. 8:06 left to go here. 0-0 is the score. If you got the under in Vegas, you're smiling ear to ear. You got the over, you're wondering why in the world did I take that? Albino leans in to take the draw. And the Sting win the draw. On around it goes now. Bodies collide there. Bonner will seal off the wall along with Spaniotis. Spaniotis lays the lumber into her lady there. And Spaniotis somehow was looking for the call. I'm not sure exactly what Spanny was looking for there. Back the other way now. Here's Schneider. Schneider cutting to the inside. Nice play, Munoz. And Bonner got back, got a chunk of it. Couldn't get it out. There's a chance now. Bonner poke checks it away. And here come the Sharks now out to center. Kesley against Grimes. Couldn't connect. Up ahead, Schneider. Schneider's got speed. Down the left wing. Schneider looking to cut to the inside. Does cut to the inside. Lets the shot go off the side of the post. Schneider in the corner. Schneider trying to turn. Not allowed to do so as the Sharks get over there quickly. Sting keep the puck. Sweeney, look at the eyes of Sweeney. Seeing the puck right into the pads. Cleared, but not out. That one was read like a fine piece of literature by Dixon. Here's Munoz now. Up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi with the puck. Albino, I apologize. Albino gains the red line. Got to get it deep. Albino down the right wing. We'll lug it in. The Sharks will go for a player change. She did get it deep. That's all that matters. Under 7 minutes to go here. And in the second stanza, a scoreless affair. Here comes Caroline Bartow. Got it in front, Zabrowski. Back for Milne. Milne turning, wheeling, ready. The shot go. Made it all the way through to Meek. Behind the net it goes now. On it now quickly, Danola. Danola back for Milne. Milne on it. Milne lets the shot go. Deflected on the way in. Meek makes the save. Zabrowski protecting the puck. Back for Milne. Milne will keep it in. Sending it back down low on the stick of Zabrowski. Here's Bartow, I apologize. Bartow turning, wheeling, got it out in front. That one deflected just wide. Chased down by Zabrowski. Zabrowski with a little bit of room. Dropping it off for Montalbano. Montalbano lets the shot go. Doesn't get through. Hit a body on the way in. Now Zabrowski in on the forecheck. Zabrowski applying pressure against Robinson. Let the Sting come away with it. And here come the Sting now, breaking it out to center. Sharks on the back check there. As Savastano. I think that's her name. I don't know. A lot of vowels in there. Pat Sajak would be pleased. Pat Sajak would make a lot of money off of that name. But I grew up on Long Island. I'm used to vowels. Hand pass is the call. Excuse me. In the offensive zone. 5 minutes, 47 seconds.
Let's go, Sharks!
Left to go here. In the second stanza. That one was sent ahead. Chipped ahead now. Sharks giving chase. First on it there, Latourier. Latourier will send it out right on the stick of Montalbano. Montalbano will send it back in. Sharks regain the blue line. Zabrowski in on the forecheck. Good stick there by Chloe. She'll keep it in. She'll send it in, and Bartow will give chase. 5 minutes left to go. Griffith, will turn and then turn back the other way. Smart play there by Griffith. And as the Sting look to get the puck out, Sharks looking to apply pressure. Trying to get the puck out through the neutral zone. Can't do so. Turning on it now is Martin. Martin will send it in. Martin to Regina as the Sharks send out fresh legs. Here the Sting now. Looking to come right up the middle. They do quickly. Sting breaking it out to center. That ends up on the stick of Bonner. Bonner will side set the check. Bonner took a hard hit there. And spilled for her efforts there. I think she drew the penalty though. So Bonner harnessing her inner Thornton Mellon as she attempted the triple Lindy off the shores of Atlantic City in the late 70s. So Bonner drew the penalty. And now the power play unit, which was 2 for 2 yesterday, taking the ice. But these ladies just got off the ice, so hopefully they're all right. All right, Bartow leans in to take the draw. There's the power play now for the Shoreline Sharks. Face off one. Back to Montalbano. Montalbano got it down to Bartow. Couldn't find the puck. Here's Montalbano now. She'll send it into the corner, but didn't get it deep. Robinson couldn't get it out. Nice stick there by Kendall. Montalbano let the shot go. Deflected on net. Meek makes the save. Sharks on it there. Back for Milne. On the Milne will keep it in. Sliding over. Montalbano with room. Letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. That hit Robinson on the way in. Here's Robinson. Denied access there by Danola. Lets the shot go. And covering it up. Here's the goaltender Meek. 4:07 left to go here in the second stanza of the power play for the Sharks. Their first of the afternoon. The refs have done a fantastic job here today. I said that real loud so the ref would hear me. Here's a shot now by Montalbano as I got my Sharks jersey on, or my Sharks shirt, so I want him to know that. He's doing a fantastic job. Don't forget the cheeseburger, pal. Here the Sting now, they'll send it all the way down. Sweeney out to play it. Sweeney, an excellent puck handler. We'll move it quickly now for Chloe Zabrowski. Zabrowski with 35 seconds left to go in the lady advantage. Here's Zabrowski now stepping to the outside. Lost the handle on it, sent all the way down. Look at Sweeney out to play it aggressively. You want your goaltenders aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. If you got a timid goaltender, well, I don't even know what that means. I grew up watching one William Smith. Here's Brider now. Brider hounded from behind. Got the puck into the corner with Montalbano. Ooh, I would have liked to see it cycle this way. Center cross now. Zabrowski. Zabrowski down the left wing with speed. Zabrowski fighting through the hook. Zabrowski saucering across Bartow. She scores! Caroline Bartow! The beautiful play by Zabrowski. Fought through the hook. Saucing it across. It all started with Sweeney. The wherewithal to get the play going the other way quickly. A power play goal for the Sharks. And the Sharks have scored on 3 consecutive power plays dating back to yesterday. 1-0 is the score with 3:10 left to go. And here comes Regina now. Off the face-off, letting the shot go. On and now Martin. What a pass by Zabrowski. Back to the blue line, it comes down Munoz. Munoz with it. Munoz will let the shot go. Deflected into the corner. Regina on it there. 2:50 left to go. Bonner pinching in. Lets the shot go on net. Steered aside by Meek. Here's Munoz now letting the shot go. A shooting going. The net is yawning. They score! Back-to-back. Belly-to-belly goals. This time Regina getting in a cooker. As the blue line firing it from everywhere. And Regina clearly read my unauthorized autobiography. Get to the cooker, the Scotty Bonner story. And Regina buries the biscuit. The net was yawning. Still no music being played. 2-0 is the score. Here's Michelizzi now. Sharks have got to stay sharp. They got to stay right on top of their game. Bodies go flying. Here's a chance now. Deflected out of harm's way. Michelizzi on the back check. Got a chunk of it. Michelizzi will give chase in the corner. As they jab at it, came back out in front. Munoz softly up for Martin. Martin couldn't get it out. And Sharks can't get it out on the second attempt there. That doesn't please the broadcaster. They're always susceptible to letting up a goal. Whenever you score one, as you know I say. Well, it's not that I say, it's science. Big hit there as Munoz stood her lady up. Munoz braced herself for the hit. And Griffin got the worst of it. Back the other way now. Down the wing, beautiful poke check Munoz. Trying to get it out in front. Munoz doesn't allow that to come through. And then Munoz takes the body on Robinson. Munoz wins the puck as well. Let the Sting come away with it. 1:47 to go. Behind the net, trying to come back out in front. Bonner got a chunk of it. Bouncing puck on the stick of Regina. Like to see her ice it there. Just ice it. Sharks are mouth breathing now. They're looking like Clubber Lang at the end of the third round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa in Madison Square Garden in 1982. Behind the net it goes now. On it there. Poke checked away by Bonner. Got it back to the blue line. Griffin letting the shot go. Sweeney to save. The rebound. Sweeney gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy. Picks up a couple of kernels of corn. Hands it over to the official. And there'll be no further play. 2-0, the Sharks with the lead. 1:13 left to go here. Now the Sting stepping up their game now. As they're looking to get one on the board here, we'll see. Here's Breida letting the shot go. Nice play there. I believe that was Danola. Got the stick on it. Milne in pursuit behind the net. Got it out in front. That bounces around. Here comes Zabrowski. Zabrowski, who had that salsa pass moments ago. Trouble getting it out, sliding it across. And what's the call? No, the net is off its moorings. Okay. The net came off its protected moorings, so the ref blew it dead. These refs have been outstanding. Absolutely outstanding letting the ladies play. 56 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Bryda leans in. You take the draw against Bartow. Bartow wins the draw. Sting get to it. Never got the shot away. Came back to Bryda. Back to the blue line now, Grimsley. Grimsley let the shot go. That hit a body, never got through, and the Sharks come away with it. That one sent in delayed offsides. Not delayed because they touched it up. And with 42.7 seconds left to go. And the face-off in the neutral zone. And as they jab at it, Sharks on it there. Low for Zabrowski. Zabrowski couldn't cut to the inside. Like to see that puck just get deep, just dump it in the corner with 30 seconds left to go. On it now, Montalbano. Montalbano behind the net. Montalbano hard around. Sharks looking to get it out. Couldn't do so on the first effort. 15 seconds left to go. Sharks just keep the puck out of harm's way here. That's all they got to do. Zabrowski will chip it up. Here comes Bartow. Caroline Bartow serpentining, sliding it across. Denola with room. Down the right wing. Pulls the trigger. Meek with the save. Chopping out it there was Bartow. Oh, that pleases the broadcaster. You got to get him right in the mind there. Look at Hammerhand. Very upset going back at Bartow. That's outstanding. 1 second left here. We'll see if Coach Bartow pulls the goalkeeper. Well, you know I would. Well, I like. You know, that's me, Mr. Vegas, Mr. Aggressive. If we were in Germany, I'd have to make your bunk, but we're in Italy, so you have to make my bunk. Bartow, like to see a fire it right off the... She tried, and that's going to do it. The second stanza comes to a close. The Sharks in the lead, 2-0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, get that bag of Funyuns ready to go. The third and final chapter of this beautiful, unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Sharks 2, Sting nothing. Enjoy your intermission. We'll see you back in a moment. We can't not have music, people. We just can't. They won't do it, I'll do it. No, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got that bag of Funyuns ready to go. Hope your sarsaparilla is high and delicious. I hope the horsey sauce is special and spicy. The period is underway here. Sharks lead 2-0. Goals by Bartow and Regina. That one sent in on Meek. Meek will lead for her defense lady, Montalbano. Along the boards there, got a chunk of it. Griffin coming away with it through the neutral zone. Great job of back checking there by Denola. Sent in by Montalbano. Sharks got to keep doing what they're doing. Into the corner it goes now. Zabrowski in on the forecheck first. Bartow over there to help out. Bartow wins the puck. Try to get it to Zabrowski. Bouncing loose. Came loose now. Montalbano. Montalbano along the boards. Will send it down. That one knocked down the Sting at 3-on-2 if they hurry. Back the other way on the backhand. Good saucer pass across. Down the wing, beautifully timed poke check there by Milne. And then Milne will knock it down. Milne quickly up Bartow. Bartow thought she had Zabrowski there. Zabrowski went for a player change. And Bartow will just send it in over across now. Quinn up ahead now. Here comes Gottman. Gottman trying to step to the inside's got the puck. Poke checked away as Montalbano reached back to break it up. In the corner it goes now. Sharks on it there. And away come the Sharks now. 3-on-2 with the hurry. Outlet pass down the left wing they come. Serpentining Zabrowski. Zabrowski lost the handle on it there. A lot of puck handling there by the Sharks as Munoz will get to it. Munoz will send it in. Regina will give chase as the Sharks complete a player change. Fresh Finns on the ice now. Kept in. Nice play there by Martin. Michelizzi will give chase. Dixon against Michelizzi. Michelizzi digging and mucking, doing battle. Sent into the corner. Bonner will activate. Here's Bonner now at the goal line. Bonner behind the net. Protecting the puck, going back to get it. Bonner holding on to it there, waiting for the cavalry to arrive, and it does in the form of number 28, Sid Michelizzi. They're digging. They're mucking. They're doing their homework. Let the Sting come away with it. Here come the Sting now. Great job of coming through and getting a chunk of it. Sharks got to step up on that puck. Through the neutral zone now. Savasto stepping to the outside. A lot of room back to the inside. Bonner got a chunk of it. Up from Martin. Martin will get to it and send it out to center ice. 12:52 left to go. Michelizzi in pursuit. That one knocked down. Michelizzi got back on sides. Sent in. Quick player changes now by the Sharks organization. Here come the Sting now. Sting. That's a good move, too. You got to change that all quickly whenever you can. Here's Robinson. Robinson pulling the trigger. But and save there. Sweeney got the stick on that. That one, 45-second shift. That's all the Sharks need right now. They need to stay sharp. And here comes Roman. Roman down the wing. Roman on the backhand. Got it across. Nobody home. On it now is Grimes. Grimes trying to get it out. Couldn't do so. Grimes reaches back. Got a chunk of it. Bouncing puck dangerously. Sharks trying to get it out. They do get it out to center. Sent out by Albino. 12 minutes left to go here in the affair. Here's Phoenix now. Phoenix down the left wing. Bumped off the puck by Spaniotis. Spaniotis is quietly very physical. Behind the net it goes there. Munoz laying all over her lady. Getting a big chunk of her. Came back out in front. That one trickles just wide of Sweeney. And the Sharks come away with it. Back the other way now. Here comes Shoreline. Beautiful play there. Here's a chance now. Grimes down the wing on the backhand. Get it in front. Still loose. And the Sting come away with it back the other way. Robinson can fly. Robinson up ahead. Latorriere will send it in. Behind the net, and it goes now on to Milne. Milne on the backhand. Good skating there by Milne. Out. The Sharks get it out to center ice. That's knocked down Schneider. The Sting look to regroup. Quickly now Montalbano. Montalbano gain the red line and dump it in. Smart play there by Montalbano. That's what I like to see. Get to the red line, get it behind the other team's goal line. Here's a chance now. Cutting to the cooker was the Nola, went off her skate. Back the other way, Schneider. Schneider against Montalbano. Schneider. Montalbano does not give any room there. Got it out in front dangerously. Goes right through the dangerous area. And nobody connected there for this thing. Came back to Milne. Milne up ahead now for Zabrowski. Zabrowski, weak side, right on the stick, and here comes Danola. Danola now, down the right wing, to the outside, letting the shot go, meet the save. Big rebound there as Barto came flying in. Here's Danola now. Behind the net now, Montalbano. Montalbano, side of the net. Montalbano, smart again, just send it down low. The Sharks, very smart today. Well, they've been smart all year, to be honest. Here they come now, still with it, Zabrowski. Zabrowski, Montalbano with room. Montalbano will pull the trigger through a screen, the rebound, they jam on it! Zabrowski chopping at it, couldn't get it by the goalkeeper. What a play by Milne to keep it in. Montalbano let the shot go. Bridal will get to it. Now Milne with room. She'll let the shot go, deflected just wide. Oh, the Sharks have kicked over the Hornets' nest. And they're buzzing around in there. Here's Sweeney now, leading it for Montalbano. Sweeney telling Montalbano to go the length of it. She'd like an assist. Montalbano says, well, I'm going to move it along to Danola. Danola will get it in. And now Griffin off the boards. Montalbano back for Danola. Danola will send it in, but not deep. Here's Robinson with speed on the turnover. Robinson ran into her own player. The Sharks collect the puck. Dangerously now Munoz. Montalbano. Montalbano behind the net now for Munoz. 9.5 to go. Munoz couldn't get to it on the first attempt. Quickly on it now, the Sharks recover the puck. Sharks behind their own net, up around for Montalbano. Montalbano out of gas, let it run. We talked about the 45-second shifts, we need them here. Here's Barto now, chasing down Griffith. Griffith against Zabrowski. Zabrowski got a chunk of it, kept in. Munoz stepping up. Munoz will get the shot away. Robinson got a chunk of it, hounded there. What a play by Zabrowski. 9 minutes exactly now. Off the boards kept in. Here's Bonner letting the shot go. Got the shot away, the rebound. Was steered aside. And now the Sting carry the puck out through the neutral zone. Near the Sting now, 2-on-4. Poke checked away by Bonner, turning quickly on the back check, Regina. Regina tried to get it up, but Savastano stepped up there, came all the way back to the blue line for Bonner. Bonner on it there. Bonner will send it up, came right back to Bonner, and now Bonner will get to it. Bonner quickly on for Regina. Regina with room. Regina will pull the trigger right between the S-T-I-N-J, or perhaps the two wings, or perhaps even the needle sticking out of the butt of the insect. I don't like bees. Right there. Nice stop by Meek. 8:25 left to go. Michelizzi leaning in to take the draw. No right wing for the Sharks, so the Stings get to it. Sending it out to center ice. Munoz got a piece of it. Bonner coming over. Good reach there by Bonner to poke check it away. Now the Sting with it. As they move the puck through the neutral zone back for Kelsey. Oh, dangerously there. Here comes Kelsey now. Over the blue line. Munoz getting a chunk of her lady there. Nice play by Gibby to get a piece of it, and Bonner will get to it. Couldn't get it out on the first effort. That comes back to Regina. Regina still with it. Here comes Regina now chasing the puck. Tossier will send it across. That one doesn't get out. Martin will keep it in. Martin trying to send it down low. Now the Sting get it out to center where Kendall Montalbano will back check. Montalbano will send it up softly. Good play there as Albino will turn and send it in. 7:35 left to go here in the affair. Sharks 2, Sting 0. Sting with the puck. Looking to get the puck out. Can't do so. Albino will keep the puck in against Phoenix. Phoenix trying to go cross ice. Ends up on the stick of Milne. Milne will just send it in. Sharks regain the blue line. Behind the net it goes now. 7:20 left to go. Off the boards. Back for Montalbano at center ice. Montalbano with it. Montalbano will send it in. We'll see if they're going to call that an icing. They are. Icing is the call. With exactly a Slurpee left to go. 7:11. Make mine a cherry with a splash of Coke, or a Coke with a splash of cherry, whatever's easier for you. Pardon me, ladies and gentlemen, just getting over a cold. But I feel warm as I can be here with 7:11 left to go. What an affair. Face off deep in the Shark zone. Sting win the draw, back to the blue line, bouncing puck dangerously. Sweeney covers up there. An onside kick from the blue line. A seeing eye Canuckler, if you will. Please do not pet the puck. The puck is working. And the Sting on it now. Breida against Albino. Albino wins the draw, but the Sting get to it. Here's a chance now. Sweeney stood tall to make the save off the shoulder. Behind the net it goes now. Sting on it there. Sharks get it hard around. Trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so on the first effort. That one comes loose in front dangerously at the back door. The Spaniotis ties up her lady. Sharks get to it. He'll send it all the way deflected, so no icing. Sent all the way down. Regina will give chase. The goaltender Meek out to play, and Meek will leave it for Quinn. Here's Quinn now. Quinn circling the wagons. Got it back to the blue line. Waiting there was Zabrowski. Zabrowski slowed her up. That was poke checked away and sent across by Munoz. That one came back out in front dangerously. Bartow will get to the rebound off the glass and out to center. Knocked down. Here comes Danola. Danola trying to fight through the check. Bartow on it there. Has got to wait for Danola to clear the zone. Bartow carried it in, but Danola wasn't out, but that's okay. It's only a whistle. 6:15 left to go here. And what has been an outstanding affair between two heavyweight battles, two heavyweight contenders, two heavyweights. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just cut to the chase. Face off at the neutral zone. Pull down there. And now away with it is Dixon. Dixon stepping to the outside. Dixon with it. Dixon tried to knife it down low. That came loose now. Zabrowski. Zabrowski with it. Zabrowski. Oh, excuse me. That was Danola. Now Zabrowski. Here's Zabrowski now to the outside. Zabrowski back for Danola in front. Meek made the save. And Bartow knocking at the door. Under 6 minutes left to go here. 2-0 is the score. The Sharks lead it. What an affair we have been privy to. As these two heavyweights have stood at center ice throwing haymakers at one another all day today. Munoz couldn't get that shot through. Now it's chipped ahead. A 2-on-1 developing. Bonner got a chunk of it. And Hartman tied up by Munoz. Now Hartman getting back to it. Sweeney with a can of corn. And there'll be no further play. 5:41 left to go here. Coach Bartow trying to calm everybody down. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm very excited. And I'm very hungry. But I get hungry when I'm excited. And if I get excited, I get hungry. Either way, we had chicken last night. I don't think we're going to get Cane's. What's it called? Raising Cane's? I don't think we're going to get that. We had the, oh my God, the New Haven chicken place. What's that called? Haven Chicken? Delicious. Anyway, I digress. We'll talk about that later. Here, this thing now got it down low. Sweeney pouncing on it there like a puma. And there'll be no further play. The cat-like reflexes of Kira Sweeney once again coming into play. 5:26 left to go here. The heart is racing. The palms are sweating. The pupils are dilated. Oxygen filling up the alveoli. Behind the net it goes now. Rory knows what I'm talking about. Dabrowski back now for Montalbano. Montalbano with it. Montalbano up ahead for Dinola. Dinola on the stick of Bartow. Knocked away by Robinson. Latorrier will send it wide. And this thing looking to get an opportunity. 5 minutes left to go. This thing behind the net with it. Tried to get it out in front. Good stick there. That was, what was that? That was Bartow. Bartow got the stick on it. At the blue line now, and now we're going to see a penalty called against the Sharks here. Slashing is going to be the call, or hooking. I think it's going to be against Dabrowski. So to the power play, this thing shall go. With 4 minutes and 4 seconds left to go in the affair. The Sharks are going to be shorthanded here. A huge power play opportunity for the Rhode Island Sting. Labossiere leaning in against Michelizzi. Sting win it now, back to Quinn. Quinn will send it down low. Phoenix walking off the boards with room. Phoenix letting the shot go. Sweeney to save the rebound. Got pushed out of harm's way. Behind the net it goes now. Got it out in front. Here's a chance. Sweeney to save the rebound. Sweeney got the butt end on that. And it's sent all the way down. Oh my goodness. Kira Sweeney. Just when I thought she couldn't make a better save, she says, okay, Mr. Broadcaster, hold my Gatorade. Behind the net it goes now. Martin in on the forecheck there. And Michelizzi will chop at it and send it back in. 45 seconds left to go in the lady advantage. 4 minutes to go in the affair. Here's Martin now. Martin tried to send it in. Quinn will knock it down. Quinn will send it up. Here come the Sting now over the blue line. Trying to send it down low. Milton got a piece of it. Behind the net it goes now with room trying to get out in front. Michelizzi stepped into the passing lane. What a play there by Sidis. He anticipated where that was going. Here's a chance now. Got it out in front. One-timer fails to click. Sweeney got the flipper on that. And there'll be no further play. 3 minutes, 35 left to go in the affair. 20 seconds left to go in the lady advantage for the Rhode Island Sting. Michelizzi leaning in against Brighter. Big face-off here, won by Brighter. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. They score! Right off the face-off, Griffith. A clean face-off win by Brighter. And the Sting, a power play goal with 3.5 minutes left to go. Get on the board for the first time today, and just like that, it's a one-goal affair. 2-1 is the score. An eternity left to go here if you got money on the Sharks. You know the Sting are going to be looking for that equalizer. The Sharks are going to have to settle down here. Spaniota's lost her stick. And that's kept in Regina now. Here's Albino letting the shot go. Meek got the flipper on that. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. 2-1, the Sharks lead it. Rolling puck, Brighter. Brighter starting to step to the outside. Let the shot go. Sweeney the save. And there'll be no further play. 3:07 left to go in the affair. Face off deep in the Shark zone once again. Brighter, who won the big draw moments ago, leaning in to take it now against Albino. Albino got it back to the blue line. Regina got out there, but it's kept in. Munoz, first on the puck in the corner, will take the body. Albino will come over for puck support. They're digging. They're mucking. They're doing their homework there. The Sting trying to draw it loose. And now it comes along as the Sharks did get to it, but can't get it out on the attempt there. Robinson lets the shot go. Sweeney got the flipper on that. Behind the net now, Schneider. Schneider looking to come across now, looking to get the shot away. Lets the shot go. She scores. Schneider came around the net, let the shot go, and just like that, the Rhode Island Sting, in a matter of 50 seconds, have answered back, climbed the ladder, and tied the affair. 2-2 is the score. All right, 2:36 left to go here. Sharks got to settle down. Milne up ahead, Zabrowski. Zabrowski on the backhand. We'll send it in. Pinching in now, Montalbano. Montalbano trying to keep the puck in, did so. They're digging and mucking along the boards. Presley will send it across. Milne will pinch. Milne got a chunk of it, came back loose now, Zabrowski. And away comes Griffith now. Griffith hounded by Milne from behind. Zabrowski got it back and got the puck. Here's Zabrowski now on the backhand, doesn't get it out. Bouncing puck dangerously. Got Danola wide. Milne just got a Rwan back. Now has the puck. Hard around for Danola. Danola trying to move it along. Sharks have lost their mojo here. Feel like this is Austin Powers Part 2. You know, where he lost his mojo but had to go back in time and find it. All we need is the DeLorean. We'll go 88 miles an hour. We'll be fine. A minute 40 to go now. Zabrowski tried to get it up to Bartow. That was knocked down. Knocked down by Bartow, though. Bartow looking for the turnover. Couldn't come away with it. And the skates of Zabrowski, and here come the Sting now. Back the other way, stepping to the outside. Going wide, Dixon. Dixon will put the brakes on the backhand. That went off Zabrowski. The rebound came through. Sweeney got the flipper on that. There's Quinn now. Quinn will send it behind the net where Montalbano will give chase. Montalbano will move the puck along. Sharks all of a sudden have stopped pursuing the puck. Sharks are standing still out there. As they get it out now, right on the stick of Bartow. Here comes, Zabrowski. Zabrowski over the blue line. Zabrowski trying to step to the inside. Zabrowski trying to knife her way through. Rolls to the goalkeeper, Meek. And there'll be no further play. Just under a minute to go here, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get any better than this. 2-2 is the score. Michelizzi, Martin, Regina out there. Montalbano and Milne. Ref drops the puck. Michelizzi wins it. Back from Montalbano. Lets the shot go. Michelizzi trying to get to it. Lets the shot go. Meek will cover up. And there'll be no further play. 51 seconds left to go here in regulation. Just in case you're wondering, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime because USA Hockey sucks. Michelizzi got the puck back to the blue line, but the Sting come away with it. Montalbano will get a chunk of her lady there. Quinn. Offside. Boy, these refs have been outstanding. These refs today have been nothing short of excellent, both of them. Great job. I thought that was offsides. I wasn't even sure. I wasn't going to say a word. These guys have been great, real great. Montalbano stepping up on the face-off. Tossier poke checked away by Milne. Tossier will send it behind the net. 35 seconds to go. Montalbano on it there. Montalbano up for Regina. Regina with the long reach gets to it. Regina up ahead. Hold the skates now, Martin. Martin will send it in. 23 seconds left to go. Griffin on it there. Martin leaning into Griffin. Over to help out Regina. Michelizzi lurking. Bodies go flying. They're digging. They're mucking. 15 seconds left to go. Sharks looking for one more opportunity. Got the stick loose in front. Michelizzi was cutting. Couldn't connect. 7 seconds left to go. Here come the Sting now. Looking for one last opportunity. On net. Saved by Sweeney. The rebound. Sweeney will pinch on it. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my goodness. Don't you wish we were playing 5 minutes of 5-on-5 sudden death overtime? I know I do. But the people at USA Hockey, like I said, they suck. 2-2 is the score, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tip my hat to the Sting, tip my hat to the Sharks. A fantastic affair by both of these organizations. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what, I would pay a lot of American dollars and even maybe some Bitcoin for a 7-game series between these two teams. Well, that's going to do it for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. We have been privy to just a simply outstanding affair here between these two heavyweights. 2-2 is the final. Well, I think these two play again later in November, so we'll see you then. All right, the Sharks are off for the rest of the week, couple of practices, and we'll be back Saturday night against the Polar Bears down in Shelton. Once again, from the New England Sports Center, your final the Shoreline Sharks 2, the Rhode Island Sting 2. Have a great rest of the weekend, everybody. Go Patriots tonight, and thank you so much for tuning in. Great job by all the ladies. Great job by both teams. Good night, everybody.